Hey, good morning. 10,000 steps later, I'm at the heart of London. Behind me is Big Ben. You can see a big red bus there. So today I walked with my friends, some form of exercise, but we're at the heart of London. So you can see Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament behind me. So Big Ben is one of the famous spots that people see in London. It's 160 years old, built in 1843. But today we're not going to go that bit. We're going to explore Southbank Center. So we're going to walk along the Southbank and see what's in there. But if I turn my camera now, I'll show you a view of the Southbank from here. So you can see where the London Eye is. That's where we're heading. I'm going to show you all the things that you can see from there. Here you can see the London Eye. That's Marriott Hotel, which used to be the London County Hall. This is London Thames. You can see some of the boats there. That's an Uber boat. And lots of tourists today. This is Westminster Bridge, very busy area. This is where you see a lot of tourists trying to explore central London, because this is the very heart of London. As I said earlier, behind me you saw the Houses of Parliament. So that's the Houses of Parliament, and Big Ben just behind me is again a red bus. And then right in front of me you can see the London Eye, and that's the whole of the South Bank, and that's where we're going to walk today. And the first building that you see is what used to be the London County Hall, like probably what the Philippines version of a Capitolio, but that doesn't work as a county hall anymore. The City Hall has now been moved in East London, so that is now a collection of, it's a hotel. It's also, there's an aquarium there and some things for tourists and for locals alike. So there you go. And that's a big hospital there, St. Thomas's Hospital. There's a lot of Filipino nurses there. So we're now walking along Westminster Bridge. You can see that's the bridge there. And you can see the whole of the Westminster Parliament. We're going to see the Houses of Parliament one. I'm going to take you there. Woo. Nice hot dog. Good for morning. That's nice. Al, parang gusto ko yung hot dog. Ang sarap. But I want to get something from Borough Market. And some roasted peanuts. Coach there. So we're just now going to descend. We're going to follow the stairs to take us to the South Bank. So over the years they've been developing the South Bank. It's becoming more and more of a center of culture. You have street performers. Of course you have the Royal Festival Hall here, where they hold a lot of concerts. And I know that the Filipino Bayanihan dancers perform at the Royal Festival Hall just before the big hall was refurbished, and they received really, really good reviews with all their colorful costumes and really lively dances from the Philippines. So as I said, this used to be the London County Hall. It's now a hotel, and also it houses the Sea Life Aquarium. So lots of children love coming here. You can see it's getting busy. And as the day progresses, there'll be more and more people coming here because they like riding the London Eye. So the London Eye provides a 365-degree view of London from different angles, because it goes round very slowly. I think the whole rotation takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So if that's something you fancy, you can do that at the London Eye. I don't like it because I'm scared of heights. But if you're a brave soul, you can do that. It's like riding an aeroplane. The first owner, the one who actually commissioned it, was British Airways. So it's like riding an aeroplane. You're going really high, but you don't actually feel it because I think it moves in microseconds. So the whole rotation again, as I said, takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So this is the Sea Life Aquarium. Children love coming here, so they have a really vast collection of aquatic animals. And then you have Shrek's Adventure, which is like a themed room that you can go. And you can see lots of children taking pictures there. So this is the London Dungeon. Again, another of the places that people want coming here. I think it's like a ghost train kind of adventure, like a thrill seeker. You might want to go there. That's the London Dungeon. I love this building. Such a magnificent building. But again, it's now more of a commercial building. And then a hotel. So I think that's the entrance to the hotel. It's still called County Hall, but it doesn't operate as such anymore. Then you can see the entrance to the London Eye. You can see how hectic the London Eye is. There's a lot of people wanting to experience it. It doesn't look that huge from afar. Actually, the more you come nearer it, you can realize how humongous it is. So that's the entrance to the old County Hall. Not anymore a County Hall. As I said, it's a hotel and a collection of other things. And then you can see the pods, the London Eye pods. So I think easily one pod can fit in about 50 or something. They're actually huge. They're really huge pods. I think some people like rent them for like engagement proposals or intimate dinners. I'm sure on Valentine's Day it's quite busy. People trying to be romantic. And as you can see, as we progress along the South Bank, it's getting busier and busier. So a lot of people come here, families, tourists, like us, friends, just to explore the area and just enjoy the vibe, really. So you can see that's the queue to the London Eye. That's a lot of people. And then I hope that as soon as we move away from this area, we'll get a bit more space to see anything else, because at the moment all I see is people. But you can see there are a lot of people trying to sell their wares here. You've got souvenir shops, you've got an ice cream van, which I think is still quite popular because it's still a bit, even though it's cloudy, it's still a bit warm. And then you can see all these street performers here. This is, I think, a fitness thing. They're very happy. I think they're a fitness group there. That looks like Taylor Swift, but of course it's not. So you can just see trying to do a fitness thing. And then you have a street performer here. Lovely voice. But I don't think you read the bells, but just dancing cheek to cheek. Right. Then you've got there's a carousel there. Caramelized peanuts and almonds. There. I think so. Yeah. Then you have another street performer here with a rope. I don't know what they're doing with it, but you can see how they are attracting audience, and then they just ask for like a little bit of donation, not really a specified amount. Kung magkano lang gusto mong bigay, you can. And some people just, they don't give anything, they just watch, and that too is okay. some kids here. And I think that's the train that takes you to Waterloo Station, one of the main line stations. That's the line to Waterloo, right? Yeah. So you can see, people here, they're come in different age. It's quite, there's something for everyone. So people love coming here. There's a fish and chips van there. I'll go near it and see what you can, see if they have fish and chips ready to be bought. So fish and chips is one of the traditional dishes here in London, well in England. And if you're lucky, you really get like good quality fish and chips. So the menu is here. So you have, if it's cod and chips, about £12. So that's about 700 plus, or about 900 pesos. So it's cod and chips. You can see the fish just there. Oh, is that sausage? Saveloy. And you have a thing there. Carousel. Are you going to use the toilet? Oh, Abby will. Okay. So while they're using the toilets, there's donuts, milkshakes, waffle, and slush. That's very pink. I just had donuts yesterday from Spitalfields Market. Oh wow, those donuts are yummy. Hello. And then you have cocktails. Let's see what cocktails they have on offer here. Margarita, mojito, daiquiri. So margarita is £13, so that's probably about 900 pounds, 900 pesos. Then you have frozen yogurt in a red bus. How nice. So we're now just walking along the Southbank. You can see so you have a little bar there. I think they're selling drinks and some, oh, that must be so good. Chapel burgers. Can you hear the train? There's actually a train driving past just above us. That's really, really loud. And we're now approaching the Royal Festival Hall. So that's a tea room, Biju. Yeah, tea room. So we're going to see the Royal Festival Hall. So it's a venue for concerts, a lot of exhibitions, concerts. There are like visiting artists, resident artists. So it's a center for culture and performance here in London. So that's the Royal Festival Hall. They also have shops. So you have Strada, which is an Italian restaurant. Got Foyles, one of my favorite bookshops. Pret a Manger, which is a British coffee shop. And La Gamba, which is a Spanish restaurant. So that's the Royal Festival Hall, where really, really nice. Their main auditorium is really good. I think it's just next to the Royal Albert Hall in terms of the quality of the acoustics. And our pupils do come here to perform, and they're always thrilled about it. And just to give you a sense of where we are, so on your left you can see that's the River Thames, and that's the north of the river just there. So we are now south of the river, and here you have a skating rink here somewhere. This is where the skaters do they're skating. There's a nice skating rink here, so it's a good meeting place for those who have a passion for it. And then I think that's the Queen Elizabeth Hall, which is not just next to the Royal Festival Hall. So that's the one of the pier where you can catch the Uber boats or the river taxi. As I said, it's just underneath one of the buildings, and they turned it into very cleverly turned it into a skating rink. So you've got a few skaters there. Again, they're of different ages. They don't need to be your traditional, really young skaters. Like some of them are mature, but also there's like a beginner one. Look at that kid there, over there. These are the people who were doing a fitness thing earlier. I think they're just off now, starting their fitness thing. Al, did you see the fitness people? Yeah? So, yeah, there they are. They love jogging. Any excuse to run in this country. So you have burgers there. They're still a bit quiet because it's not lunch, still not yet lunchtime. But we're not going to have lunch here. I'm going to have lunch at the Borough Market, which I'm going to feature in another video. But this video is for, again, this is the South Bank. We're walking along the South Bank. This is right at the heart of London. It's a center for culture and performance. So right in front of us is the National Film Theatre. Again, one of the I think it's like a government-funded organization where they support aspiring filmmakers. So that's the National Film Theatre, and that's where you get to see independent films. If you want, it's the equivalent of Film Academy of the Philippines or the Cultural Center of the Philippines or the Dulang UP, I think. So this is the National Film Center. Again, it's part of the collection of performance venues here at the South Bank Center. And you have here a big book bonanza there. It's like if you're really into books, British people love reading. So you have like a book bazaar here. And there's a huge collection of books there. Maybe we can have a look at some of them. I think they're kids. These are kids' books. Oh, Roald Dahl. World of Winnie the Pooh. These are very... Oh, I love the Royal Treasury. What is it? It's just £10. And what does it have? Oh, really nice. Really, really nice. So that was the National Film Theatre. And then right at on the right side, you have the National Theatre. So the National Theatre is, again, it's a performance venue. That's where I saw, what do you call this? I think it was Mark Bautista from the Philippines when he was performing in a play about First Lady Imelda Marcos. That's the National Theatre. And I saw that with my best friend Cecil, I think, and with Adrian. I'm sure Adrian was with us there. Yeah, so that's the National Theatre. Again, very famous. That's where a lot of plays are actually conceived and performed, and some of them has gone into more mainstream because of their quality. A lot of like Judi Dench, Dame Judi Dench, has performed at the National Theatre several times. She is very much obsessed with the Shakespeare plays. Of course, this is the venue for that. So that's the National Theatre. Again, an amazing building, but I think it's the art that is being produced there is also amazing. So that's the National Theatre. So far we've seen the Royal Festival Hall, we've seen the National Film Theatre, we've seen the British Film Institute, the BFI, the South Bank, and now you're looking at the National Theatre. So really, really nice collection of performance venues where art is being supported. all in one place. And I think that's what's good about London is that you go to one place and you see a lot of things in one go. Again, some collection of food items there, and then you have just the sign for the National Theatre there. So very soon we'll be coming to the end of the South Bank, but I'm just going to show you on the left side again, very busy. The River Thames. They have lots of boats there, some of them docked, some of them actually running. It's a very, very busy river. Right, so I think that's most of the South Bank. What we're going to do is I am also going to be making a video of the borough markets. So as I promised, I'm going to show you as much as I could of London while we're here. So I hope you're enjoying it so far. So again, just to remind you, we are at the South Bank, London Southbank, where you can see a lot of a collection of performance venues and some of the sites and attractions that people come to London to see. So hope you have a good day and thank you for watching. But also, could you please, if you're enjoying your tour of London and other countries and looking at the food and the travels that we're making, please do share this video so people get to see them. Thank you very much. Bye for now.